I didn't bring my pipe in here with me. Oh well. Auntie Sue here, and it is time for reality check. So we got to Texas. First we went to Oklahoma. We went to Moore, Oklahoma. And Moore, Oklahoma is a very interesting town. Seems like it's mostly all about, white-collar workers. I think it has a lot of townhouses, duplexes, fourplexes, that kind of thing. And everything that we saw that was being built new was the same thing. It was, made for multi-families. So I think it's going to be like one of those corporation towns where there's a lot of companies that go up there and, All right, I know you're seeing me put curlers in my hair and you're going to expect to see like little bitty curlers, but you guys who know me know that all I get is just a small little lift at the end, and that's all I'm hoping for nowadays. So we came to Texas. Oh, this is going to be like one of those deals where the girls will get it and the guys just won't get it. A very nice YouTube piper said, I have, a little, we call it the barn dominium. Why don't you, come, kind of camp out type thing in the barn dominium. And so, I don't give good camp. I'm not a very good at roughing it. And so I said, okay, anyway. So, I was all for it. And I got the car packed. I packed the car with stuff that would, things to make, chicken salad sandwiches, games, to play around the barn, in case, we got bored and stuff. I wasn't sure about, campfires and stuff like that. And so I did the kind of put the extra pillows in the car. Just, that same stuff that you would do if you were going to, kind of a semi-camp barn dominium. In life, it's always like you fear. It's never like you hope. This place was amazing. I can honestly say that I didn't Google it. I mean, I just don't do that. It's like, I'm agreeing to going. I'm grateful for anything. I'm easy to please sometimes. And so I was not really expecting anything much. It was the nicest thing anybody, I can honestly say it's the nicest place someone has asked us to stay, in years, other than, family. And it's very rustic out here. You got lots of night noises. You can see the stars, but the Milky Way and stuff, but you can't really see, you can't see the Milky Way. You can see the Big Dippers, but it's still got too much light from Austin and some of the other towns around to get really great. I only have a certain amount of curlers, and I just put them in my hair, and in the morning hope for the best. Hey, beauty ain't easy, But anyway, we came out here and we had a really good time. And so what happened was we went and got Danny from the airport. We went to Moore and stayed a night in Moore. It was really fun at an Airbnb. And the girl had a dancing pole in the center of her living room. And it was really nice. She's a nice girl and stuff, and it was a nice stay there. And then we came over here and stayed Friday night and just, was totally amazed that, and this is, just one of his, like say, his little home away from home, and it's a very nice place, and we just thoroughly enjoyed it. The nice thing about it is it had this great outdoor the porch that went all the way around, 2/3 the way to the house, and it looked on a great yard and stuff like that. Miss Skeeter and Jake showed up, and they got some pictures up on Instagram of some of the pictures and stuff. I didn't take a lot of video. I was going to start taking video and pictures and Danny just asked, he didn't want to. And he was kind of grumpy and stuff, so we didn't push it. The first night, though, we got him off the airport. We got here, and Miss Skeeter showed up, and then Jake showed up, and then it was just like out of the woodwork came all the wonderful pipers that are just Texas family. Birdie came, Birdseye Piper. He came, and they're all such a hoot. And Dodif? I know I always say his name wrong. He's the one that makes those gorgeous cobs that he changes. He had this really, really pretty rose. It was just a gorgeous rose, and a lot of work goes into those, so I appreciate those. And we traded some tobacco and stuff, but truthfully, I brought down, tons of tobacco, and I'm still taking away tons of tobacco. They don't believe in just taking and not giving, I guess. But it was a lot of fun. I gave a few pipes away, and that's kind of nice. Danny gave Yorkshire Piper, his son, a little Medico. No, it's a little yellow bow in a leather case, which is kind of a nice, for a kid to just have around. You don't have to really smoke it, but it's kind of neat to have your first pipe given to you by, a one day, no one will remember Danny, but, at least he's got a Danny Shore pipe. And that's what I'm doing with some of his pipes, is spreading some more Danny Shore pipes. From here, I'm going to go see the piping artist, Steph, that I'm leaving in the morning. I put everybody on the airport. I got everybody at the airport at 6 o'clock, and it takes about an hour to get back here. And it has been so wonderful. That's why you see me in curlers and stuff. I love my people. I love Danny. I love Elaine. Andy came. Kevin came. Yorkshire. All these people. I just love them all. I can't, imagine life without all these people. But when they're all together and they're all talking and it's so much going on and so many conversations going on, and even though you don't go anywhere, it's just it was just an overload. And so, and I hadn't been doing that for a while, so I was kind of glad when, I asked James, hey, can I just stay another night? And he said, sure. So it was nice to have just a night to unwind, a night to get on the YouTube channel and put the curlers in my hair. You just never know on my channel what's going to happen. It's, stay tuned, boys and girls. Oh man, but I'll tell you what, it was a great pipe meetup. I don't think I've enjoyed one. I love the pipe shows. I enjoyed going to the Kansas City pipe shows, but it was really nice that you go to Texas and you meet Texas pipers that you don't meet at the Kansas City pipe show, and they're all they're all such even more real. That YouTube has a way of showing us who we really are. You can't hide who you are on YouTube. You might pretend for a while, but, it'll eventually come across. And these people are just so much more real than they are on YouTube that it's kind of neat to... CW was just... I think he's a hoot. Might have to be my next husband, Well, watch out, Birdie. Just kidding, maybe. Kind of like. Texas is nice. I like Texas, but it's May. I'm sure by June, July, and August I will hate Texas. But then I'm not really all that much in love with Kansas in those months either. So we've got the house, the new house. We've got most of it moved over. That's Kevin's supposed to be finishing up the week while I'm traveling. I'm going to go see Steph, and I'm going to go see maybe Miss Skeeter again. It just depends. I'm hoping to get together with Rob. I know I'm going to go see Wes and Zoe and the kids. And I'm going to come just, kind of go from Piper to Piper. And if I can't get up the coast and go swimming, because that's really what I do want to do, is I want to hit, the water as much as I can. If it turns out it's just too cold or just inconvenient, then, I really just might retract my steps and come back and say, hi, Wes, and say hi to Stephanie and hi to James, and then, just go home from here. Because this has all been just so, they're all so gracious and accommodating. I want to see them all. I want to see them again, That's the problem with friendships like this, I want to see them tomorrow. I want to see them the next day, And you can talk to them on the phone. You can talk to them on YouTube. I chat with Danny all the time, audio, through texting. You can do an audio and stuff. I have to talk slower. There was a small, scary minute during the get-together Saturday night. Miss Skeeter had already gone, and the kids had all gone, and it was really just some of us older ones around. But we had Danny up from, like 4 o'clock in the morning. When he got on the plane, he slept a little bit when he got here because, immediately Miss Skeeter was here, and then everybody was here. He didn't really get a chance to rest, and he did have a seizure, and I think that brought it all home to everybody that, this is about Danny, coming to see Danny. But he's in good spirits. The MRI turned out real good. From what I understand, the tumor that they're dealing with, that they can't operate on, because it'll bother his eyesight. It is not growing any, and then there is another little lump they're kind of looking at, but they think that is a result of perhaps the radiation. But I'm getting all this second and third hand and fifth hand, and some people tell me one thing, and then Danny lies to me and tells me, nothing's going on, so you have to just get the news you can, and I hope you want to hear the news. It's been a good trip. I hope everybody gets to see everybody that they want to see. Don't make it a bucket list. Don't wait till it's too late. Let's just get together today. Everybody, I know they have National Pipe Day or National Smoke Day and stuff. And I don't think it should be alone. I think if it's a National Smoke Day or something like that, it should be everybody gathering together. Instead of a wood stock, we could have a wood pile and just smoke the tobacco instead of the wood. Well, I rambled on. It's late. I'm going to go to sleep. Happy, joy. It's been a fun trip. I hope it keeps being fun. I'll see you on the YouTube.